I'm Rich Porter. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Well, I'm originally from Los Angeles, but I grew up in Baton Rouge. Now I gotta say that over. I paused too much. I'm Rich Porter. I'm from Los Angeles, California. But I was born and raised. No, I messed up again. I'm Rich Porter. I'm from Los Angeles, but I was raised in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
That's what you gonna go with?
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say.
Okay, alright. How did you come up with your name?
The way I came up with my name was, well, my favorite movie was Paid in Full, like when I was younger, like when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And I always wanted to be like Money Making Mitch. But I knew the real character, like the person behind it, Rich Porter.
How did you start like getting into shooting directly?
The way I started shooting videos, I really got tired of working. Like, I went to school, I graduated, I was working in my field, and just after so many days, I felt like I was being brainwashed, like going to the same job every day.
Like what job you working in before you started?
I got a P-Tech degree. I was working in a plant. I was a operator apprentice. Yeah. So I don't know, the hours, 12 hours was like a real long shift. And I just felt like I didn't have no social life, like at all. So yeah.
Even smaller one, because it still ain't no real social life.
Right. right. So I was like, this ain't it. I gotta think of something that I really like doing. And I just always had interest in music videos, like watching them on YouTube all day. So yeah. I bought a camera and it went from there. But I bought a camera like with no experience at all. Like I didn't know anything. Like
I think we all did good.
Right.
Right. Like what kind of camera was it?
I bought a Sony A7 II. I just went in Best Buy looking at cameras, and I just liked the way that one looked.
Yeah.
So that's what I bought. And I bought the camera, and like right after I bought it, I walked into the mall and I ran into Moolah Pugh. Well, Teflon Moolah, whatever you want to call him. He got both names. And when I ran into him, I told him I was about to start shooting. I got his number, and that's how we linked up.
Wow, I mean, like here, like all the time, like shooting like anybody.
Oh, directors in general. Probably Cole Bennett, AZ Production, definitely. Louis knows. He was real inspirational. Like as far as me, like. I messed up.
Alright.
So yeah, some directors that influenced me were Cole Bennett, David G, and Louis Knows. That probably sums it up.
You ever like link with any LA directors?
LA?
Yeah. Like one of you was out there?
No, I actually linked with a director from LA when I went to Miami this summer. I forgot his name. I can't think of it right now, but we linked up and we shot a video together.
You remember what it was?
What, the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Red on the track, Sippin' Lean.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I actually shot the video, but I used his drone at the video shoot.
Yeah.
So he came along with me and I flew that.
So pretty much self-taught.
Yeah, like I learned everything from experience and YouTube videos.
Would you like if you had to go to school, would you?
No.
I figured no. Could you explain why?
Every time I ask a director who went to school for it, they pretty much say like they only taught the basics. Like they learn mostly everything with experience. So that's probably why. And I just feel like the only improvements I need is lighting. Like I go to school for lighting. Yeah, that's probably it. But as far as me editing and shooting, not so much of it.
I think that's about the main thing. Everybody will want to learn more on the lighting technique.
Yeah, the lighting.
Cause that's like the one trick that you can't just like nobody really shows that like okay how I light it is to get this shot like
right. When I watch a lot of videos, that's what I always think of.
yeah.
Like how did they come up with that shot? What exactly did they use? What props? What lighting setup? Everything.
Have you learned any like styles or like have you seen it as your favorite style?
My favorite style of shooting?
Yeah.
Not really. I really just go with the flow. Like it depends on the type of vibe that the song come with. Like I don't look for a particular style. You know.
So when you go on shoots, like how do you come up with your ideas? Or is it mostly from the artist or is it from the song? Or like is it collab or
A lot of my ideas, the way I feel about it, I feel like when I hear a song, if something click, then I tell the artist like we need to go with that because I know what it takes. I know it's gonna work and what's gonna bring the video out like to life. So I mean, I let the artist choose too, but not so often because I just feel like my ideas are better like on a larger scale. So I come up with most of my treatments. The artists do sometimes too. If the artist treatment or idea is good, then we collab on it. But if not, I probably come up with something.
so a lot of people come to you with their answers do you?
In the beginning, a lot of people didn't trust me. Like I shoot the video, they want to keep looking at every scene in the middle of shooting, or they keep saying, you know, they don't know how it's gonna look, or am I sure I got enough? But I already knew.
Most of the time, you could just go off of what you feel and you know it's enough. Like,
Right.
Because I know that was like one of my hardest things in the beginning, like get people to just trust what I'm shooting.
Right.
I probably ain't get to that point where I stopped having to explain what I was doing until probably about 3 years ago.
Right.
I've been doing this shit for almost a decade now. So it's like,
Yeah, I still have artists that don't trust me. Like new artists, at least everybody I shoot with now, they trust me. They just tell me do you, or they ask for my idea. But I hate a lot of my shoots be rushed. But like when everything is like planned out ahead of time, everything go by smoother. That's the way I really like to shoot.
yeah, because I know you get a lot of people, hey man, you ready right now? Like,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you know.
I understand exactly how you go with that. But let's bring me to the next point. Like, what is it like being a filmmaker in Baton Rouge?
I have a lot of fun with it. It can be a little rough sometimes when when you getting overbooked, especially when you're a beginner like me and it's just so much you don't want to miss out on opportunities. But at the same time, sometimes you have to say no because you have to get work done. So that probably was my hardest battle, like directing this year.
You like turning down opportunities?
Yeah, cause like anytime somebody called me, I wanted to shoot. But now I really have specific artists I like working with. So it's a few people who can call me at any time and I'll go shoot it, but not really. Cause like I have to have fun with it. I have to like the music only because if I don't like the music, I'm uninterested when it comes down to the editing or shooting it,
You just gotta listen to that shit like 100 times while you're
Right, yeah.
You gotta want to like it.
Yeah, cause I don't be wanting to make it seem like I'm being like I'm showing favoritism to others, but I just like certain things that gotta be genuine, gotta be organic, just gotta be original. That's when I make my best work.
Like with that opportunity shit, you gonna start seeing like people like really serious about that shit.
Right.
There's a lot of niggas that's like, oh, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. They don't even know how much they got to spend on the video, so they be like, no.
Right.
show you still. But you know what I'm saying? So I understand. Like, and then, you know what I'm saying? You got people like, I'ma just like Webby and all them like this is like, man, hey, I want to work with you. I want to do this. Woo.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them niggas, they be trying to get it just on the muscle because of who they is.
Right.
So it'd be like, the fuck? Like, this ain't what I'm working for. Like, I'm trying to work with you, but shit, I'm trying to get a bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I don't get caught up in that. Like, I'm never starstruck. I treat everybody like anybody else. So, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, like, you was like one of the first people I seen to really start flipping shit and making people go, pretty much making shit 3D. Like, pretty much nobody was doing this shit. Like, he was doing this shit, but he wasn't really doing this shit to the point of where, you know what I'm saying, like, he was just jumping out of places, just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you really, like, changed that shit. Like,
right.
You was the only person I seen do this shit.
Yeah, that's because I watched a lot of Cole Bennett or just artists from other states videos. So yeah, that was my main goal to start that in Baton Rouge.
Yeah. I was about to give it to you.
Yeah, I needed a style that stood out. It just takes a long time, the editing process.
What do you actually edit on? Like, you use some Vegas?
I edit in Final Cut Pro X, but I'm working on moving towards Adobe Premiere so I can get After Effects. A lot of directors write me and ask me what I use, or they already think I use Adobe After Effects or Adobe Premiere Pro. But everything I edited is in Final Cut Pro.
So you get effects, that shit, I don't think they're ready for when you get to the After Effects.
Right.
See, it's gonna open you up so much more.
Right.
Like what you already know and what you already doing.
Yeah.
But that shit gonna.
Yeah. Right. I know in After Effects it's like there isn't anything you can do.
No, it's endless.
Right.
Like, and then like, bro, once you start getting like plugins shit with it.
Yeah.
You gonna fuck them up. But if you weren't like directing, what would you be doing?
You said if I what?
If you weren't like directing or shooting, what would you be doing? Like what's your second passion if you have it?
My second passion? Making funny videos.
Yeah, I been seeing you doing the skits and shit.
Yeah, that's probably my second passion. I love that. I really do. I like creating content that people enjoy watching, or content that gives people a feeling of happiness. So yeah, it'd probably be that.
Yeah, so you would still be shooting.
Yeah, I still be shooting, but probably myself now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Like, tell me like something about yourself that you feel separates you from everybody. I know we kind of covered it a little bit, but just like this is really your chance to really like just meet. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what I bring to Baton Rouge. You know what I'm saying?
I'm creative. My creative mindset, that plays a big role in it. I give it my all. And I don't go halfway. Like I'm 110% when I'm shooting a video and it's like my idea or whatever. So I'm not gonna cut any corners. I'm gonna tell you like it had to be done right. If we need one extra shot, like I'm gonna do whatever to get the right shot. Like if I gotta lay on my back, stand on top of something, like I'm gonna do whatever to get it.
What's the craziest shot you think you probably ever had to get?
The craziest shot I probably ever had to get. When we was in Miami, I kind of it's a crazy shot. No, I don't think it's my craziest shot. Let me think. Craziest shot, because it's a lot of them.
I'm gonna give my craziest shot. I was in New Orleans. It was me and my partner, Mike Beezy,
Right.
I had to hold his ankles while he was standing on top of the truck that we was shooting from.
Yeah.
And we was trying to get this was before like gimbals and drones and shit was really available to really get.
Right.
Like so I'm holding his ankles while he's standing and he just catching B-roll.
Yeah.
While they in the car performing, like, cause there was no easy he like this, bro. We ain't really had much of shit. So it was like we had to get it how we could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that nigga damn near failed and everything, bro.
Oh yeah, my crazy shot was probably a recent video I just did. I shot a video at laser tag. After we shot inside of laser tag, we went outside of it. And my drone, it's kind of unprofessional, but my drone, it wasn't charged. Like when I tried to fly it, so I just stood on top of a car, and they drove it around the parking lot, and I just shot it from an upward angle.
Whatever it did, whatever it takes.
Yeah, it took a lot of balance. I almost slipped. I almost fell. Yeah.
See, that be the thing. I don't think I ever failed with my cameras. Yeah, I haven't failed a couple times.
Right.
Who were some of your favorite artists to work with? You know, the favorite is important.
My favorite artist to work with, it's self-explanatory. It's definitely 7th Street Carlos. He one of my favorite artists to work with, cause he creative, and I just feel like when me and him link, anything's possible. They got this guy named Yeah That's Dre. I feel like he's next up. Once he get his exposure, he makes some nice music. We shot one of my favorite videos together. I like working with Beezy KKK. That's one of my favorite artists. Like he makes some music, you know. He makes the type of music that I listened to when I was younger. So like he just gave me a feeling of nostalgia. So those probably my favorite artists to work with. Yeah, them 3.
Alright, now give me your 5 favorite videos by yourself, like the top 5.
My top 5 videos, in no order.
Yeah.
70th Street Carlos Almonds. It might be my best video.
Why you say that? What makes it your best? Like,
we shot it in the studio. You know, we had different color lights, and the song, it was like a Cash Money instrumental, but like it had this distinct sound to it. So like when I shot the video, when I first heard the song, I was trying to think of what I could do that'd be outside the box. So like when I heard the beat, it had like this. I don't know the name of the instrument, so I can't say which sound it was. But the first thing I thought of was tilting my camera left to right, like each time I heard it. So yeah, I feel like that was creative. That made a big difference in the video. And then there was another part of the video when we was getting this shot where I spun around. Like a lot of people, they didn't know how I got that shot, but I record like he'd say a bar or 2, I spin around in the circle twice and I stop. And I let him say like another 2 bars and I spin back the other way. And that's how we got that shot. And when I edited the video, I think I reversed it. No, I fast forwarded it to where he was saying it like with the correct timing. And then there's another shot I got where like I froze frame his face. I gave him bug eyes and I drew a mask around his mouth. So like he was froze the whole time, but his mouth was moving. So like it was just a pretty cool effect. So that's why that's one of my favorite videos. Yeah, that's Dre. We got a video called I'm the Man. And like when it first comes on, he's leaning up against the pole. We're in New Orleans. We really look like we're in another state, but we in New Orleans. He's leaning up against the pole, and I'm walking around him in a circle. And like I edit to the beat, so like as I'm walking around, his jacket changing colors and it's glowing. So like I feel like that caught a lot of people's attention, and it was just different. That was the first time I shot something like that. So those definitely my favorite 2 videos. I probably got 3 other videos. There's a lot of videos to choose from. Oh, 7th Street Carlos, Change on Me. We shot that at the Palisades by Southern University. And that was the last minute shoot. Like he called me. I was in the area, he called me. I just so happened to have all my equipment. He called me, I pull up. we shot it like the way I edited it. You would have thought that we had a treatment for it, but we didn't. I shot it on the tripod, so we had them like I created clones or whatever. I made them shoot here, shoot there, you know, from different spots, all from the same angle. And then he came up with an idea. He was like, "You think you could put me in the pond?" And I'm like, "I don't know, you know, I'm still a rookie. I just started shooting." So I was like, "You know what? Maybe I can put your reflection in the pond and you just look in it." So he stood by the pond. I put his reflection in there. He was nodding his head. I had him rapping in the pond. And then I told him to look in the sky, and I put him in the sky too. So that's another one of my favorite videos. Beezy KKK changes. I don't know if that's my... Look, that's not my best work, but it's one of my favorite videos because it was one of my favorite songs. And then I just like the masking in that video. Beezy KKK shit. That's another one of my favorite videos because I was kind of aiming for the Louis Nose style, the Louis Nose and NBA Youngboy. So that was different. That was the first time I used like the little paper rips and the masking where like I cut the body and brought it back together. So yeah. And,
that's one you just put out next month.
yeah, I just put that video out not too long ago. And number 5 would probably be Red on the track sipping lean. That was the first time. No, it wasn't the first time I got flew out, but like, you know, I just felt good because he trusted me. Like we was in Miami on the yacht, and he just let me direct everything.
You know, it'd be crazy. Like I find a way easier to work with people that's out of town.
Right. Yeah.
Like they tend to respect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what you want to do? All right, I got it.
Right.
You know
So those are my top 5 videos. My favorite videos, at least.
Yeah. Tell me some people who you like wish to work with in the near future. They could be local or big.
I don't have too many local people I wish to work with. But as far as big artists from other places or that's in the industry already, I like to work with Famous Dex. That's who videos I was watching like when I was. That's who videos I watched before I started shooting videos. That's who.
I want video like Famous Dex.
Yeah, that's what everybody want a video like. So yeah, I always want to work with Famous Dex because he got like a happy vibe. It look like he like having fun. Like I've been watching him. So yeah, I always want to work with him. Any other artists? I like to work with Lil Pump. Other than that, I kind of want to come up with a few of the artists I work with. That's probably it. I don't really have a desire to work with anybody. Oh, I want to work with Black Youngster. Yeah, Black Youngster, he definitely on my list. Like that's a goal to work with him. So yeah, that's probably all. I want to work with Black Youngster, Famous Dex, and Lil Pump.
I feel like all of them would fit with like your style.
Right. Yeah. That's. Yeah. I feel like it'll bring out my style. So that's who I like to work with, if I could choose. Yeah.
When you gonna start incorporating some of what you do into like the skit you do? See, I'm waiting to see you like get extra creative with your own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's coming soon. But see, I'm waiting on After Effects for that. But it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, especially because now you know what you need to do. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. What are like some of your goals for like this upcoming year?
Oh well. My goals for this upcoming year is I want to reach 100K subscribers. I want to make 100K. Like at least I want to make 100K this year. That's a big goal. And another goal is I want to increase my turnaround time. Like to a week or less.
even with all the CGI, still like.
No more than 2 weeks. I want to say that.
Yeah,
I don't want to take. Yeah, I want to increase my turnaround to 1 to 2 weeks. Even, I mean, when I get real busy, it can be tough completing it that fast too. But yeah, cause like I deal with a lot of people, and my mind be everywhere. Like I mean, like my whole day is crazy. Like I go from this side of town to that side of town like all day. Like that's all I do. So I make a lot of runs.
I see. Eventually, you gonna get tired of all the people. Eventually, you gonna be like, look.
Yeah, I'm cracking down on that right now. Yeah.
Like that's why I'm telling you, like I'm starting to get away from the music video, cause like yeah, all my thoughts now is like, man, you ain't gonna do this right. I'd rather do this myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I have a lot of time to think.
Cause like I got a few short films I done wrote in my phone, and like I done tried to get like comedians to like just like I pitch it to them, but they don't bite them.
Right.
Or either they'll do it, but they don't do it right. And I'm like, nah, I ain't like the way it came out. Don't worry about it.
Right.
But like you had any other goals?
A big goal is to take it to the next level. Like this year, I want a team, and I want to be a director. Like I don't want to have to shoot. Even though I like shooting, cause you know I like my style. I tried to have other people shoot for me, but it didn't work out the way I expected. So yeah, I want a whole cast. And
everybody's trying to get to that now.
Yeah, and I plan on building my brand, like making the name big.
You definitely live it down.
Yeah.
Like what camera are you shooting with right now?
I still use my Sony A7 II that I got from Best Buy last year. Yeah.
Any reason why?
Any reason why I got the Sony?
No, like besides like you like the way it looked. Is there any reason why you still shoot it out?
It's really not a reason why. I really just kind of wanted to master it, cause like I still don't shoot in 4K. Like, it may look like it, but I never shot in 4K. So I'm working on getting another Sony, maybe like the Sony A7 III. Wait, I think is that the name of it? Sony A7 III. That came out. You wouldn't know.
I think the
A9? No, A9 Sony.
It's one of them.
I can't think of. See, yeah, I know. I can't think of the name of it. I get confused because I hear so many different Sonys. Right. So my next Sony it's probably gonna be the Sony A7S II, because they got 4K and it's shooting 120 frames per second.
I was just hold on.
Right. That's one of them.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things. Like that's a hard decision to make, because like, you know, if I spend my money on something, I want to make sure I'm getting paid what I deserve for it, so I can make my money back and then more. So that's another reason why I didn't buy another camera yet, because if I get all this equipment, I need you to pay me more. Like a lot of, even though I love doing it, I still got to get paid from it.
I think that's probably the only reason I do take like less than what I want, because I love this shit so much. The song just that fire. Like, all right, I got it.
Right, yeah. I'll work with your budget if I like the song, and if we have a good vibe as a person, like the relationship between us two.
Yeah. Because like the whole reason I got into this shit was because like all my homeboys in town was rapping.
Right.
It was like, man, y'all need these videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we need, like shit. So
right.
I went out. I think I got like a fucking Toshiba. I don't even know what the fuck it really was. It shot 1080. That's all I could.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I want HD.
Right.
Shot with that bitch. That shit was so shit. I'd rather look at that shit, bro. What the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah.
Like that shit was so tight, but at the time it was like, dog, this shit.
Right.
I'd have never put this out if I knew what I know now.
Right.
Like, so, yeah, I like, it's like, bro, some shit, I ain't gonna fuck with it till I'm ready.
Yeah, last year. This year would have been much better for me if I knew what I know now. But you know, it's all a part of the learning experience.
That's
And I feel like that.
Being self-taught class.
Right. That's part of that too. But you know, I feel like the come up is the best phase of anything, really. Like when you're on the way to being successful.
Yeah, because it prepare you for more.
Yeah.
It's like, see, like doing what we do, we see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
We don't, like people only see what we finish pretty much, but we see everything. We see the rappers arguing with their baby mamas on set.
Yeah, everything. You know it's uncut.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like a different world. Like me and my nigga be talking about, like, it's like half the time when we be doing like different shit in one day, you be like, man, switching dimensions on some shit.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like, man, you'll be going from like around like this rapper, he gotta be this person in front of all these people, and then when we go to this house, he a whole nother person.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you saw that video with Boosie.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't the same nigga he is in the street when he at home. Like,
right.
That nigga there was a clown, dog.
Yeah. I saw more of his playful side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's so when people go be like, man, around that guy, he's scared. Like that's how like a lot of white people be like, they be like, man, that guy scares me. I'm like, man, that nigga's so cool. Like that nigga ain't like I don't see this side. It's just we get to see all of this shit. You know
yeah. So, right.
So I know that's like one thing that's kept me in this shit so much.
Yeah.
Behind the stories. What's the craziest story or thing that happened to you like, doing this shit?
The craziest thing that happened.
It's mostly been everybody almost getting shot. To be honest with you, like.
Yeah, it was that, but it wasn't at a video shoot. Well, it was related. It was video related. You know, it was the beginning of the year when I first started shooting. I think I took 3.5 weeks on somebody's video. So, you know, they wanted to meet me. And when I met them, they put a gun out on me. I gave them, was it after I gave them the video? Yeah, it was after I gave them the video. You know. And that's the craziest thing that happened.
What the fuck, man? Nigga really had a man behind a turnaround?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, that took the cake from me. I thought it was gonna be like, okay, I'm in the building shooting, gunshots went off, some shit.
No, that hasn't happened yet. We me and the artist.
That ain't happened.
Yeah, that haven't happened yet. We shot 2 videos, right? I remember exactly how it happened. You know, I started shooting like January, well, like a week before January of last year. So we shot 2 videos, and then I was still learning how to edit, so it was taking long because I was watching tutorials all day, and I was just messing with different effects. So we shot it like, I say towards the end of the first week of February, and 2 weeks later, I gave them a snippet to one video, and then like a week after that, I dropped that video. So I basically took like 5 to 6 weeks to drop 2 videos that we shot, and you know it was a problem. So yeah.
And you told them like you was just starting out and everything?
Yeah, they knew I was just starting out. They were just telling me it don't take that long, but you know.
How they gonna tell you? I be hating that shit.
Yeah, a lot of people try to tell me how long I take on the video, but that's because this how I look at it. If you got other directors in Baton Rouge who shooting your videos and it's just clear, like they just good quality, but just B-roll, and it may take them up to 2 weeks to send your video back. Just imagine how long it can take me sometimes if I'm overbooked at the time. So, yeah, flying from state to state, and I got to put a whole bunch of effects on your video. So yeah, it's gonna take a while, and it's like it's nothing I can do about it. Because when I rushed my work and sent it to artists, they didn't like it. Like they wasn't satisfied. But I'm like, that's because you rushed me. Like if you be patient, then you're gonna be satisfied. Like trust me, you're gonna be satisfied when you get your video from me.
I ain't gonna lie, like that shit never really come with like over time. Like once you start learning like how much you can handle and produce.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to manage your time more.
Yeah, that was a big challenge, learning how much I can handle, cause like it takes time. Like editing takes time.
Okay, right. It's like that's really the, like a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, like
Yeah.
I'll probably take like maybe 2 or 3 shoots a week.
Yeah.
Like, just cause like, all right, I want time to edit.
Mm-hmm.
And like unless it's like a storyline or like they want some certain effects in it, like I tell them, okay, like give me a week. I'm gonna edit it in like probably a day, but I'm gonna watch it like 6-7 times before I even send it to them.
Right.
And then I'll be like, hey, this is just what I got for right now.
Right.
Half the time they be like, oh man, I love that shit, man. Like, nigga, I ain't even done. I ain't get no color grade, nothing yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I could see how people be like, man, but it don't take that long. No, it just depends on how long you've been doing it. Then like, dog, you've been booked. Like, dog, I ain't like you like you in the market's like one of the people that stay booked right now. You out both like the hottest people right now that everybody won't shoot their shit.
Yeah.
So I can understand why you would stay overbooked.
Right.
You probably don't even sleep much unless you just like, all right, fuck this shit.
I don't. I mean, I go to bed in between 5 and 7 a.m. every night. So it's like
And then
I deal.
You ain't about to wake up before 12 unless you just got to.
Right. So like it's like I deal with a lot. I'm staying up to in between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. every night. Then I'm waking back up. I mean, have times where I wake up at like 10, but I'm to the point where I'm tired. Like I'm really tired. So I might wake up at around 12, and you know it's the same thing like every day, like 7 days a week. So you know it'd be hard because I gotta make time to edit. I gotta shoot videos. A lot of times when I turn people down, or like when I be like, we can't shoot right now, I don't accept the shoot. Like they be like, oh, I just want something quick, or you know, they try to do anything for me to shoot the video, but I tell them it's gonna take a long time for me to get to it, or not a long time. I'm talking like 2 weeks.
Man.
So
for them that is a long time.
Yeah, for them that is a long time to be waiting on a product. Cause I understand, I'm an understanding person, but you know, a lot of people they not understanding.
They don't.
So like you know, it's like you know, I'm a director, but I feel like you have to respect my time. Like you can't just call me at any time of the day or night. Like you call just because I shoot videos or direct videos, you can't call me all day and expect me to answer the phone. Cause my phone, all my notifications off for Instagram, Twitter, and my phone stand do not disturb because I got so many people DMing me every day. I got people texting me all day and people calling me all day while I'm trying to edit. So I tell people like, just like you go to work and you can't be on your phone. That's how I treat editing. Like I really sit my phone down, and you know, in between that, a lot of people be thinking I'm ignoring them, but it's not that. I just want respect. Like I want you to respect my time and respect what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with like they don't even understand that. All right, if you was to book somebody else, like they probably not even the person that's about to edit. Like,
Right.
Most niggas is like trying to like the level that we trying to get to. Them niggas don't even. There's one nigga shooting, there's one nigga directing. It's probably 2 or 3 people shooting.
Right.
Like it's probably gonna be a team of editors. Probably like 4 people gonna touch that video before you even see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the platforms and the software that these niggas working on.
Right.
It's like y'all niggas ain't got no budget for that shit. So man,
For
you
real.
take what you get. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
And stop doing all that extra. Like niggas here be wanting the most, the least, dog.
Right.
And
The most for the least. Like one of the things I hate, like I mean, I can work with budgets, but at this point, you know, somebody DM me and tell me what they gonna give me for a video. Like they might DM me. I done had people DM me, what's up? I got 400. Can you come shoot my video with this and that? I'm like, hold on. That's not how it works. First off, I want to hit a song. I want to know you as a person before I work with you.
Because some niggas don't deserve that type of.
Yeah, you know, I just rather know you before I give anybody a budget. I have to know you. I have to like the song. Like I gotta hit a song and I just be like, oh, I know the video would be amazing.
Cause you gotta realize the power and the value in what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like anytime you put that camera on a motherfucker, like you really giving this motherfucker power over whoever watching it at the time. Because at the time, they spending their time looking at this person.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? And not only that, like the effect of what they even doing about the show, it could have an effect on the person that's watching.
Right. Yeah.
Like, did you hear about the shooting with the little kids where a 13-year-old shot a 6-year-old in Fairfield?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Like pretty much like it was some kids, like it was a group of kids.
Yeah.
And they was fake shooting a music video.
Right.
The 13-year-old had a gun and he accidentally shot the 6-year-old.
Yeah.
And I was like, dog, like they probably would have never even thought about a gun had they not seen, you know what I'm saying, they favorite rappers, like, okay,
right.
They got guns in all the videos.
Yeah, see me, I'm trying to, that's why I tried to move away from the trap video where, you know, everybody just standing around with guns, because, like, I like having a meaning to the video, you know?
Like actually present a message.
Yeah, I like the video to relay a message, other than when, you know, we just having fun and we don't have a budget with a video. We just pull up to a spot and I just try to make the best out of nothing. Like, wherever we shoot at, I'm gonna make the best possible outcome of the location or the shoot in general. Like, whatever we're doing, I'm making my best work. And that's pretty much it.
What advice would you give to somebody that's just starting out?
A young filmmaker? Well, you talking about?
Anybody that's like I know you feel like how long you been doing it? Like years. How long?
Yeah. How long have I been shooting videos? For like exactly a year. Like, it just made a year. Like, I think I probably dropped my first video like, I think on New Year's Eve last year probably. Or a few days before.
Like,
yeah.
It's something like I know you feel like okay, like it ain't like too many people that know about it.
Right.
No, it's like your name, like a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So like trust me, you definitely gonna move forward and just keep on going with you.
Yeah.
But just
right.
What are some mistakes that you would tell people, you know what I'm saying, that you learn from anybody else that's coming behind you? Because trust me, it's somebody that's looking at you like, man, I want to be like him. Like how you tell me like, man, you like, I want to be like Cole Benny.
Right.
Somebody out there like, man, I want to be like him.
The biggest mistake is not branding yourself. Yeah. Like, you got to stamp everything. Put your logo in their face, put your name in their face. Like in the beginning, like my first 8 months, I only been shooting for a year. My first 8 months, I didn't have a logo and I didn't put my name on any video I shot. Well, I probably put my Instagram name at the end, but that's all I was doing. Like, I didn't brand myself at all. That's one mistake. Another mistake I made that I wouldn't want anyone else to make is time management. Like, I was real bad with time management. It's like a learning process. You gotta learn how much you can handle. Like how much you can take in and put out. Like your output gotta be just as good as your intake. Like everything you're taking in. So.
For this last, is pretty much just like a closing message. Whatever you can just say, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, like anything that you want to talk about.
Yeah, anything I want to talk about. I want to talk about my brand coming soon. It's called No Filter. It's I want it to be big. Like, I just want it to be real big. You know, every artist I work with, I want to like their music. You know, I'm not gonna say I want to have a relationship with them, but you know, I want us to, like, from the moment we meet, I want us to kind of click. And you know, we just have a great bond and have a good understanding of each other. That's pretty much it. I know I have some merchandise, some clothing merchandise coming out with it that I plan on. I plan on that being big too. Once I get everything straight, once I get everything situated. That's pretty much it.